Beginning in middle school, it gets drilled into students' heads that they need to be cautious while participating in sex and not partake in drugs and alcohol. However, the first and only time they hear about car safety is the year in which they get their license. Yet this actually kills more often than drugs and alcohol do. I want to inform you of the #1 cause of death amongst teens in the US, which is car accidents, and how it can be prevented. I worked at State Farm for the last 4 years and continue to today, and have had to host multiple new driver seminars. Even though most of you aren't teenagers, this can still apply to any driver. In comparison to drugs, alcohol, suicide, and more, the number of teens killed in car accidents is drastically different. According to CNN, accidental deaths for 10 to 19-year-olds rose about 13% throughout 2013 and 2016. 62% of this were motor vehicle accidents. 16% of this was due to poisoning, and 7% was due to drowning. Impact teen drivers have an image that really shows what kills teen through colored dots. The most recurring color dot is the one associated with car accidents. As seen in the picture, that most recurring color is white. What are some things that causes accidents? Impact teen drivers have a lot to say about the responsibility that comes with driving on the road. They have a module called the Wheel of Death that provides an understanding of the likeliness of getting in an accident with an increase of passengers, day or nighttime driving, and distractions. As seen in this first picture, there are no distractions, no other passengers, and it's daytime driving, resulting in a 0% chance of being in an accident. The second picture shows 0 passengers, nighttime driving, and no distractions, a 400% chance. The following picture shows 0 passengers, daytime driving, and operating a stereo while driving, a 300% chance. This picture to the left shows 1 passenger, daytime driving, and no distractions, resulting in 139%. But the final picture shows 1 passenger, daytime driving, and texting, a 939% chance of being in an accident. Participating in acts like texting while driving increases the risk of accident by 23 times. Having multiple passengers could cause the engagement of more risky behavior, upping the likelihood even more. NHTSA shows in 27% of fatal crashes, 19,447 were due to speeding. Drowsy driving, drugs, and alcohol all also have an impact on the likelihood of being in an accident. There are different ways that you can prevent car accidents and being in one. If you are inexperienced in the area or don't drive often, you should not be driving. Avoid driving with multiple teen passengers, avoid driving in the night, and especially avoid driving while drowsy, under the influence, or more. All these things reduce the number of car accidents according to the CDC. BYU gives a few examples of ways to decrease the number of accidents. Be cautious in intersections and avoid speeding. Do not trust other drivers to make the right decision. Any abruptness can be detrimental to other individuals or the driver themselves. Be precautious at all times while behind the wheel. Compared to drugs, alcohol, suicide, and more, motor vehicle accidents cause teen deaths more often. There are many factors that cause these accidents, but there are ways that it can all be prevented. Now that you've heard the numbers and heard the facts about teen deaths, recognize that car accidents cause more teen deaths than anything else. This may not apply to you now, but it is knowledge that can prove to be useful in the future to prevent more teen deaths. Thank you.